My name is Libby McNeely, and today I'm going to talk to you about single parenthood. According to a research article published in PLOS One, single parenthood is increasingly common in Western societies, but only little is known about its long-term effects. Richter and Lamola conducted a rather impressive study that examined the life satisfaction of nearly 700 individuals who spent their entire childhood with a single mother. 1,500 who spent part of their childhood with both parents, but ultimately experienced parental separation, and over 20,000 individuals who grew up with both parents. The result of the study indicated that those children who were raised by single mothers experienced a persistent decrease in life satisfaction, as well as those who experienced parental separation. This decrease in life satisfaction was observable into old age and has been linked to lower socioeconomic status as adults. Even more staggering are the statistics associated with children living in the United States who are being raised by single-parent households. Nearly 80% of them are headed by single mothers. This is a concept that is not foreign to me, as I too am a single mother. It is not surprising, then, why I chose to discuss the importance of studying the long-term consequences and strengths of single parenthood. Can child-family structure truly indicate accurate life satisfaction rates, future socioeconomic status, educational success, physical health, social integration, or even success of future romantic relationships? A comprehensive look into adolescent psychopathology associated with single mothering parents, published in 2016 by Springer Science and Business Media, New York, concluded that children raised in single mother families are at an increased risk for psychopathology. Within the research conducted during the study, it is found that single mothers would be more likely to engage in negative parenting behaviors, such as psychologically controlling behaviors, which predicted to their adolescent offspring experiencing higher rates of depressive symptoms and externalizing behaviors. It was postulated that while there are distinct differences in child psychological outcomes among single mother families versus the traditional nuclear family structure, even cohabitating mothers, single mothers are not necessarily inferior parents. Rather, their parenting practices are often compromised by excessive demands and stressors. As mentioned in the previous study discussed, low socioeconomic status was associated with single motherhood. These findings are alarming, considering that nearly 1 in 3 children are reportedly living in a single-parent family. Kuran Sahu published findings associated with the psychological well-being and quality of parenting among children of single-parent family, solidifying what other research has already indicated. Within the Indian Journal of Health and Well-being, parenting style and family structure are noted to indicate that children from single-parent families do less well, on average, than the children who live with both parents. They perform poor in school, obtain fewer years of education, and have trouble keeping a steady job as young adults. The results of the study suggest correlation between parenting style and overall psychological well-being. My personal examination of the single-parent family, including the components of the parenting process, goals of parenting, as well as implications of matriarchal households on child development, is limited to studies I have read and my own personal experiences. While my daughter is still young, and therefore it is undecided how being raised by only a mother will ultimately affect her personal disposition in life, I feel that I have gleaned enough experience thus far to speak on the personal demands that are placed on the parent who is charged with raising children by themselves, particularly if you want them to become competent and contributing members of society one day. For single parents, the stakes are much higher. Not only is the pressure felt to meet the financial needs of the household, but the responsibility to care for and foster appropriate emotional and social growth in children is also applied. On a daily basis, the struggle between meeting the demands of work, school, providing adequate nutrition, cognitive development opportunities, regulation of emotional control, as well as being present for the staggering number of after-school activities, wage a war for which needs will take precedence in being met. It is unlike the nuclear family or even a cohabitating family, in which parental obligations for both financial and emotional needs can be shared. Rather, the single parent is forced to oblige the demands on their own, often resulting in neglect of self or child in some aspect. It is no wonder that children raised by only one caregiver can often be observed as lacking in some aspect of the term well-being. Yet in today's society, an insurmountable number of children are being raised in this manner, my own included. While all the demands are daunting, simple pleasures present themselves that make it all worth the while. All the love that would be lavished on two adults within the home is now given to one. Accomplishments can be associated with parenting success, and a sense of achievement is obtained.